Jungle.
Flexion and extension. Flexion is movement in the anterior posterior plane that decreases the angle between articulating bones. Extension occurs in the same plane, but it increases the angle between articulating bones. Abduction and adduction. Abduction is movement away from the longitudinal axis of the body in the frontal plane. For example, swinging the upper limb to the side is abduction of the limb. Moving it back to the anatomical position is adduction. Adduction is the wrist moves the heel of the hand and fingers towards the body, whereas abduction moves them farther away. Circumduction. Recall the special type of angular movement, circumduction, from our model. Moving your arm in a loop is circumduction, as when you draw a large circle on a whiteboard. Your hand moves in a circle, but your arm does not rotate. Rotational of the head may involve left rotation or right rotation. Limb rotation by reference to the longitudinal axis of the trunk. This movement, called pronation, turns the wrist and hand from palm facing front to palm facing back. The opposite movement in which the palm is turned anteriorly is supination. Inversion and eversion is a twisting movement of the foot that turns the sole inward, elevating the medial edge of the sole. The opposite movement is called eversion. Dorsiflexion is flexion at the ankle joints and elevation of the sole, as when you dig in your heel. Plantar flexion, the opposite movement, extends the ankle joint and elevates the heel, as when you stand on tiptoe. However, it is also acceptable to use flexion and extension at the ankle rather than dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. Opposition is movement of the thumb toward the surface of the palm or the pads of other fingers. Opposition enables you to grasp and hold objects between your thumb and palm. Protraction is moving a body part anteriorly in the horizontal plane. Retraction is the reverse movement. You protract your jaw when you put your chin forward, and you retract your jaw when you return it to its normal position. Elevation and depression take place when a structure moves in a superior or an inferior direction, respectively. You depress your mandible when you open your mouth, and you elevate your mandible as you close your mouth. Another familiar elevation takes place when you shrug your shoulder. Lateral flexion occurs when your vertebral column bends to the side. This movement is most pronounced in the cervical and thoracic region.